Hey folks, Tyler Beast on What's Burning here. This is the NBA All-Star of 2K25. For the new season, as we're ready to have the rematch, here for East All-Stars against the West All-Stars. Coming up next, after this. Hey everybody, it's Tyler Beast on What's Burning here, and my third commentary of the pregame show is Son of Beast. Hey folks, it's All-Star time, as we're here for our next part of the game here of the All-Star game of the NBA on 2K Sports. We really are super excited to have this one coming back in and to show how it's done right for a long time. And this time, it's another rematch here for the East All-Stars against the West All-Stars, but this time, they are at San Francisco at Chase Center. Part of a 2025 season of the All-Star game, and then next year in 2026 will be 10 years of this game. Because of this point, the next All-Star location is at Intuit Dome, as we are about to be seeing the All-Star game in 2026 by the next season. That will be the part of it for 10 years in a row to show how it goes in. It's going to be amazing to enjoy the moment of a lifetime, as we'll have our biggest of all with the big matchup between the East versus the West Coast. And now as we take a look at what they did here for the East All-Stars, they've been winning this game here, and they already beat against the Western Conference team. They were so well. Not always easy enough, but I was really sure that this keeps it in here for a big team of all. And for you guys, how they did, what did you take here for the All-Star game? Well, I gotta say, there's one of the great ways to have that one on its way down, because I know there's what's going on now, and what I have to say is, because this is definitely what I have to know for, because both guys did so well, and a little bit of confidence right in between of Team East and Team West. They really are sure to be keeping it in here for a bunch of game times in a row. And for anybody who has been playing it, I think there is one team that's going to keep on making a dream come to its life. Hopefully so, but I'm thinking the Eastern Conference might be the double back into the champion to get this one over of the All-Star Game champion. Well, we're not sure what takes in, but I guess that Western Conference may have something come back in, so hopefully they might be able to keep an eye on it as well. So then there's one way to make a choice out of it, and we'll see what happens if one of a team makes a win. Who's your take here, and what is your solution for the MVP All-Star after the game? I'm going to say Stephen Curry is going to be a Western Conference MVP to finish that one over. I think he's definitely doing so well to bring a New Balance player to the game. Maybe it might be today to go look for him. And what does he take there, Tyler? I'm saying that Damian Lillard is going to try to keep it in here. I think he's going to do it back-to-back MVPs in the All-Star game, but I'm hoping that might be a great chain if they will do for him. Alright, so that was all it did, so I guess that we might see what goes in now. Thanks, folks. And as we take a look here for the East All-Star game and the All-Star game of the West, we have is Kenny Atkinson for the Cleveland Cavaliers that will be coach number 1 for All-Star team, and will be the other one, Mark Daigneault, for the OKC Thunders. As right now, we have our biggest of all the takes. Starting lineups for the Eastern Conference of the East All-Stars. You have is Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, the Greek Freak of Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Karl Anthony Towns. As Joel Embiid will not be in the starting lineup, as this will be Karl Anthony to take over, as Cat is the initial name. And for the West All-Stars, Stephen Curry is ready to bring things on with the starting group for the 5, as he's with Shake and Alexander, KD for Kevin Durant, the king of LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Now sitting in by, I have one of our big commentaries that are ready to take things on. It's Boomer, and he's also along with the other commentators to show off how it's going. This time, it's about to be happening. Gangsta Beast, the third commentary of the crew, will be our biggest of all of it. To welcome in is Willie from St. Louis. And our special guest here for tonight is Balloon. He will be showing us how he can definitely handle it. And we will see you all again later, folks, for the post-game show after the All-Star game has been completed. Now, it's time to get this thing started. The Eastern Conference East All-Stars and the Western Conference West All-Stars here at Chase Center. Let's roll. All-Star game starts now. Here we go. See you later, everybody. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA All-Star. It's game time. Hello everybody, I am Boomer, and I am here with my broadcast partner with Gangsta, and our third commentary of the crew is Willie from St. Louis. Tonight's big matchup as we've got the East All-Stars taking on against the West All-Stars at San Francisco Bay Area. Here at Chase Center, it's about things time. Here we go. As of right at this moment, the last part of the game was the East All-Stars that made a win. But can they do it again back-to-back? Here's the starting group. We have his LeBron James. He's right toward the wing. Right toward the line, we have his Curry. He sends it over now, fighting again to Alexander. And up and overhead pass, Jokic. Over again on the shot, and it's Towns with the rebound. On the Clippers right toward the wing as he's right toward the other side of the zone. Get back pass behind him, Jalen Brunson. The screen by Cat. Here's a three for Brunson. Three-pointer is no good for the East All-Stars. Jokic right toward the wing, he now finds it again. Here's Stephen Curry. Slinks it back to Jokic. Over on Kupo, and that shot will get a first one to dump in for Nikola Jokic for the West All-Stars. Great job on that in communication. That's a better fever on that start. That's what they're going to go for. Data on KD. Here's a shot. Data gets the mark. James with his own rebound. James is right toward the wing. He now finds it over again to Durant. Durant's right toward the wing as he sends it over to Shea and Alexander. Shea on the layup. That will dip it in. That'll be a two-pointer for Shea Alexander. It's a great start here for the Virulence out there. Shea Alexander's been doing so well. Keeping pressure in the range. I mean, we got a great start for that one. As for the West All-Stars, they have one of their occasions. It's a better way to have it all. And Jokic is right toward the wing as he finds a pass over again to James. James is right toward the outside. He will now send it over again to Kevin Durant. Durant now swings it over to Stephen Curry. Alexander. Here's a two. This one drops it in. Another two-pointer for the West All-Stars. Look how good they are doing. There's a bunch of takes in, and there's not a lot of a competition that was really taking it over. That really gets the same things in. And that one, open, feed off, definitely took it all from here because West All-Stars definitely got a great static. I agree with you now. That really makes it a great changing, a harder effort. Jokic finds it over to get a three. Looks in the middle. Alexander. Oh, what a drive made. As Owens turns it over, as Stephen Curry takes the assist. Oh, look at the feed out there. Look, fade in. That's a deposition to put it in. Curry sends it over to Durant. 4:14 left to go in the first quarter. As Curry's right to the wing, he now finds it again to Jokic. Jokic slides it back. Here's Curry. Curry. Around Brunson. Got him down. And he just makes a fancy drive to beat over Jalen Brunson. Brunson's definitely got a little ankle break already. I mean, that really knocks somebody over. I don't know what's going to keep on going because that definitely really got a good knockoff start. That must have been on Team Stephen Curry that must have gotten it right away. Curry sends a slide off again to James. James sends a pass to Durant. Durant looks to Alexander. Fades, 5 to shoot. Durant for 2. It's rebounded up by the East All-Stars. Donovan Mitchell on the sprint for the Cavaliers. Watching behind, Antetokounmpo for the 3. The range is no good. Jokic with his own rebound. He's right to the other way. And now the pass over to get a Stephen Curry. 3 minutes to spare in the first quarter. James from the outside. And reporting for David Aldridge as we are seeing it, that this one is a big start here for the head coaches that took in with a better time effort. With our better effort. Donovan Mitchell has already been playing in the All-Stars since then with appearance after playing with the last All-Star game. And he has making appearances, a lot more happening. You know, he's definitely really well. Donovan Mitchell's just getting a lot started, and this one really makes it a great changing. There was definitely what someone is going to get over this, but I have a lot of feeling here for the West All-Stars. They really are so well. Keeping it in here, right timing goes near, and there's a lot of great chance here. I've got a good ones to see. Hopefully, by then, they'll keep it going. Gordon Alexander gets the first free throw. And with a new line group substitution. 5 players are checked out, as 5 players are checked in. As Evan Mobley subbed in with Siakam and then Brown. And then we have the ever rumored West All-Stars. 3 players are out, 3 players are checked in. Jackson Jr., Wembayama, and definitely we are looking at it occasionally. Hopefully we get to see Victor Wembayama joining the All-Star game. Of course, they really love Wembayama. This is the first time he has ever been playing it in his All-Star game. He just made his draft, and he is finally in from the San Antonio Spurs. I love his effort. Same thing as always to appear in mine, so hopefully that might make my occasion might be a great way to have it. Wembayama is right behind the back. He looks again to Gordon Alexander. Back to Curry. Lobs the alley-oop to Wembayama. And that one sends it over to Siakam. Garland, Cunningham, sucked it down over to the Detroit Pistons. As they're down by 2 with 2:20 to go, 11-9 is the score. Oh, don't take it afterwards, because that one makes someone to slam it. They got to start somebody big. Gordon Alexander gives a feed off to Curry this time. Big pass off angle for Gordon Alexander. And this one will give this one a first assist for the West All-Stars. Looking good. Hilton will start in. It looks like that Wood makes it a happy enough to tell. First time out call by the East All-Stars with under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. This one starts off big. We really love to have that effort. Of course they do. You know, there's a lot of a great memory to have that autistic drive. There's a lot of the great ones to take in. And I have a lot of them to take over now, but we did not see anybody that was able to try to keep the digits going. Because of this point, I have a lot of range to show what's the feeling for the West All-Stars. There was nowhere to have that one definition in. Because the bigger bounce, he makes the attack, it's a better drive, and they really have been doing it so far. Now for Atkinson, for the head coach of the Cavaliers, he's really been talking over this for much, and they said, we need to be back here at a certain amount of time. Let's go over it again and play it well. That's because what he makes the adjustment of this new line change, this really makes it a hard aggression to get over this. And Dagnall on the other side of it, he got a great team to give that one a communication. Hopefully this will keep him going. No, Matt Fox, that time, they make it clear we really love to do that. Hopefully those will never change, but look at that. New substitute changes are on the court. As right now, the new change on the offense is builds it in to make some new change on the court. And as right now, Siakam's right toward the corner. It's stolen by Wembayama. And last touch will play it in as East All-Stars will remain the ball. In the middle, Mobley. Strong effort on a drive for Jackson Jr. to disrupt the play. Now James Harden will take it over. Decided to give it a little bit of a lob off back again to Jackson Jr. And here's another shot. He decided to Stephen Curry. Oh, what a nice shot make in. That alley-oop puts it perfect on Jackson Jr. Look at that crowd. You see what happens now that Jackson Jr. makes it with a good long pass? That one makes it Stephen Curry to go up in the air. He really got it going. Here's a chance. Made a shot. The 3 for Garland. And he will laid it up and in for the three-pointer. First three-pointer for the Cavaliers makes it in for Darius Garland. Now here's Harden. He's right toward the zone. He'll have a deep pass to Jackson Jr. Looks to Curry on the south side. Down to the final minute in the first quarter. Here's Harden for a deep three. Oh, misses. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Now he will send it over to Cunningham. Here's a little bit of a drive, and this one will send a foul by Jackson Jr. That's his fourth personal and their first team foul for the West All-Stars. Team East All-Stars are getting their first free throw as Jade Cunningham takes 2 shots. Not just a choice of when you just need to get through it, but that really has to extend up. This one doesn't start off that well. That makes it a hard defense effort. They need to do something here quick. They couldn't do it. Nothing lobs to pass. Cunningham hits the first free throw. Now you see the first appearances from the Detroit Pistons. That makes it a little hard. Made out change. It doesn't really make it what happened with one has. But it takes more than the opportunity when you're playing it for offense. You have to give it all when you need. And he nails the 2 free throws as we're nearing down under 50 seconds. James Harden is right toward the lane. Has to send it off again to Edwards. Edwards rolls it in, back again to Harden. Harden looks over again to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. the long pass to Wembanyama. Up it goes! He got the first shot. That one goes in for Victor Wembanyama. The first 2 bucket for San Antonio. Just how good you can do for him. Oh, Jaylen Brown. He really want to slam that one. He want to have the first dunk in his appearance for the East All-Stars. Here's a chance now to Edwards. Wants to change it over a bit. Here's another pass to James Harden. Toward the corner. Up it goes. Layup good. James Harden with his first 2-pointer for the Clippers. They're up by 3. Just look at the status now for James Harden. You have to feel like you're big and playing. Otherwise, you're never going to get that one in. Brown. Garland for 2. That's good. That will pay it in for another 2-point bucket. And he decided Curry from half court. Off the backboard, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 19-18 to score. It is a close game at Chase Center. We'll get to the second quarter when we come back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you shortly for the All-Star game. And as we're approaching now here, nearing the end of the first half, it is a 19-18 score. West All-Stars are up by 1. Let's have your take of how they did here, guys.
Well, certainly enough that Stephen Curry was really trying to make some new changes. It doesn't really matter what they were really choosing it for, but all I have to say is, you can't play it like you do for. And that really has a lot of a great accomplishment. They're trying to see what they can do. I agree. I mean, they're just keeping it going in, and there is not a lot of choices you can definitely try to do for it. But there might be another changing opinion given end up. As we start in for the second quarter, we're back with us and we're ready to go. For the starting group here as the West All-Stars, we have it's Harden. Then it's Williams, he's right toward the wing. LeBron James from outside. Then we have across from here is Edwards. And finally it's Sengun from the Houston Rockets. Here comes Sengun for the try. Nice stop here by Cat. He has another rebound as he sent it over to Cunningham. And there was an offense on a reach fit foul on a defense that will be Edwards with his first personal on the Wolves. Now Victorious Alexander will be checking in for James Harden. Checking in with David Aldridge. As Mark Donnell was trying to keep the team in there. There's a lot of changes to that. But we have to be clear. We have to be very extra careful. Because a lot of defenders are just putting it in with some better change. Doesn't really make it a lot of change that nobody wants to do. And if you don't play like that, you have to get back into offense. This is what we need to do to get this thing started. Here's James from outside. He will now send it over. The pass is stolen by Cunningham. Here's Garland. Right toward the wing and a block. And it's rebounded by James Hart. By James. Segan. Here's Williams. I'll send it over now.
LeBron James. LeBron James sends around a layup. It's good. James will get his first two-pointer. They're paying the Ninja down by 1. Look how excellent that is for James Harden. And when you're seeing what LeBron James does, he had a little bit of a sidetracking, a little bit of a difference here. This didn't really think he was going to try to give it open some feed, but that really makes it a star to put in for LeBron James. Get the first two bucket on a little bit of a change off if you want to get him down. Timeout been called by the West All-Stars with only 5:26 remaining in the first half.
Not really so good, man. I don't know what's going to keep going in there, but looks like West All-Stars needs some little communication in.
And for a little bit of a feed off in, how do you think this game turns out? Like it's a hard one, and what's real for this game here, guys?
Well, close competition. I think that close to All-Star range is going to be like insane. Probably there might be somebody that could try to keep that one from going in and out. And I might be saying that. I mean, I think that it's going to be phenomenon, and hopefully by then there might be some hard anticipation to keep that things going in. Hopefully a little changing does make it happen, because we don't know what will change out, and because of next year it's going to be happening in LA at the Intuit Dome. I feel like that the next All-Star could be a rematch, the East against the West All-Stars.
I agree. I believe that might be nothing to say anything. Well, we've got to find out what changes that.
Two substitutions are on the court. This for between LeBron James and the West All-Stars.
They're trying to change. Brown cutting in Garland checked out. Lillard is on the court with Jason Tatum. Making his start appearances for the secondary line change. Now James finds to Griggs Alexander. Trying to beat over Damian Lillard. That rebound puts in by Towns. Here's Damian Lillard. He will start off his appearances in the second quarter. On a shot. A difficult angle. He makes that one in. That'll be his first bucket for the Milwaukee Bucks. You know that clear range hit puts it in for Damian Lillard. He had a little bit of a start on the track, but that didn't really think he was going to make him do for his better occasion. This really took a lot of time often to get from here. Edwards. Over Garland, he's fouled. That'll be his first foul for the East All-Stars. 4:42 to go. Now as Garland will be taking his first personal, as Edwards will take his first line of the two.
2 shots.
Edwards knocks down the first free throw. East All-Stars are making new changes. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Darius Garland, former player of Miami Heat. And a new change here, as this will be a next free throw coming in for Edwards. He only hits one free throw and he went out of bounds. West All-Stars keeps their position alive.
Well, that's a little bit of a bad touch here for Evan Mobley. That one really has to get out of the zone. That didn't start that one off as appearances. This is not what they were doing it for. They've got to give that one a hard help. This needs some change to get it back in the zone. Edwards trying to pull it in. Pass to Hero. Back to Griggs Alexander. Here's James. To beat over by Mobley. That will be put it in. Another 2 for LeBron James in the S4. Here's Damian Lillard. He's right toward the upper wing. Slides back. Damian Lillard. There's a 3 for Hero. First three-pointer for the Heat. There we go. And now he finds it. Here comes the lob to James. He got it down. What a slam through. And he has that one with his first alley-oop successful pass to start in for the West All-Stars. Got a little bit of a clear on this one here that LeBron James really had that one slamming. He got a great take. Hero, no good. Here's the rebound. Trying to put it back. Here's Tatum for 3. For the Celtics, it's good. They're up by 4. And now they're keeping it away under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter for the first half.
Here's a chance now with LeBron James as he'll send it over to get Williams. Williams looks again to Edwards. Gives a smart pass to Segan. Segan fades. Looks again to Lawrence Alexander. 5 to shoot. Here's James. James. Fade. Back step. It's good. Another 2-pointer for LeBron James from the Lakers. That's a little smart play on heads up out there because that fake shot puts in on Evan Mobley. He got a little knocked out. Here comes the fast break. Going for the dunk. Got it through. That'll be Anthony Edwards as he ties his game. Oh, that's a little bit of smart play heads up out there. That Edwards got a great manage to put it in. Tatum for 3. That's rebounded by Segan. Segan with his first and his only rebound, and he'll have the second. And with 2:44 left to go, as they'll try to find another way to get in. Here's another one to James. James looks over. Lawrence Alexander. Williams for the lead. That one misses outside. Here's another chance for Damian Lillard. A 3 for Tatum. Breaking a tie change, no good. Now it's back to James. Here's a pass. Alley-oop. Lost his ball, and this one will roll back again to Damian Lillard. Oh, that was too close. I thought he would have it in there, but he didn't have the right chance. Alley-oop successful for Karl Anthony Towns. That one really beats it over. Timeout been carried by West All-Stars with 2:12 to go. As we have them nearing approaching down to the end of the first half. Coming up will be the halftime show as we will have the groups to throw it in how they did in the first half. 2:12 is just the time what we need. 32 over 30. And it's not always easy what they're changing it for. We'll come back to you shortly after this one. You know it's coming better fast because that one brings it in for LeBron James and the other team. Well, they're coming back here down big time. We'd like to remind you that part of the NBA All-Star Game on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Hotels.com. Find your place somewhere. And by State Farm. Like a good name, State Farm is there. Back on the court. Wembanyama's back on the court with Team West All-Stars with Stephen Curry. And SKD is with James Harden. Here's Anthony Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. He will start things over. Looking over. Using our shot for him, and he got it through as he ties this game. Wembanyama with his second point of the bucket for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Tyler Hero. Right toward the outside, Siakam now finds Donovan Mitchell. Here's a chance. Right toward the middle. Over it goes. Siakam makes a nice pass. And as for Donovan Mitchell with the assist. It's easy cut now. I mean, there is no way to escape that. That makes a hard pressure. If that feeling doesn't make the stride out of it, well, it will. Wembanyama now finds it over again to Jackson Jr. Give it to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Siakam. Siakam on the fast break. Here's a 3 for Hero. No good. Jackson Hero pulls it back, now finds Victor Wembanyama. Pulls to James Harden. Now finding Wembanyama. He looks to Jackson Jr. Fades, back to Curry. Here's a 3. And they will have it back. They won't have it. It's Jason Tatum is right toward the wing. Open look, nobody around. That one never misses for East All-Stars. It's easy now, they're shooting everywhere. They're shooting crazy things over again. They're not picking up the pace. This is what they don't do. They don't have the right timing. This effort is hard to make the game. Curry, another 2-point miss for the Golden State Warriors. Tatum is right toward the wing. On a 3, never missed. And he put it back down. That's Siakam with a slam on the Indiana Pacers. Wembanyama now finds it again with Durant. Never change to Victor Wembanyama. And ball's loose. Jason Tatum takes it over. Here's the fast break. Open shot. It's good. Donovan Mitchell makes it number 2. A 38-32 lead as Wembanyama has it. Here's James Harden. Goes to KD. Trying to dive it. Curry has it. Down to 7 seconds left. Curry, no time effort. Will he take it? Here's a triple. Will he get it? And no good. That ends the first half. 38-32 as they're up by 6. This has been a tight competition. No one stands out like they did. Halftime is in here, and we are on the roll. We'll be back with you soon. Alright, let's have a look at the first half of the game. We've got a great start this year for Cade Cunningham's team. As for the All-Stars, they've already been locking in on a close game in the first. And then the second, they have their lead. I'll have it over to you guys at the tape here for Tyler and Wood Spooning by you guys for these All-Stars. Played it so well, that makes it a hard key. That must have been a great matchup. What they don't really do is they just really keep on playing over and over. Have a lot of time in for them. They got to get through it. And over to you to Wood Spooning about the West All-Stars. They got to find another way to get the pressure in. They're going. I mean, they really are starting to go in. Big tanks. Kind of easy way to get through it, but there might be a harder challenge if they can get back in there in the second half. Alright, that's it dude for now. 2K Sports of the halftime show has come to a complete. We'll see you all later for a post-game show. Welcome back to the third quarter of the All-Star game in San Francisco. As we're getting ready for our third quarter, Cat is one of our biggest of the players from the New York Knicks. After transfer from Minnesota Timberwolves, he now shows us what he can do. Play for some hard ones. It's not really what they're easy for. And for Cat, he's been really on a dynamic down a duo, but he's really more into a lot of the work of the effort, but this might be a big change if he wants to get through. Euro starting moves here as we are off the start. Curry's with Shane Gilbert Alexander. Jokic is straight towards center. KD is on the outside of the ring. And the other side of it, as we have, is another take. Gilbert Alexander. Oh, Towns! He knocks that with a one-hand dump down. Just surprisingly that there is nobody else around. This is what happens with a bad defense effort or not good as well. James, Curry, corner three. Fucking up, no good. Tatum with his own rebound. Now he had a lot of great defensive effort. And nobody around. That one hits a number 3. As Jalen Brunson gets his first three-pointer for the New York Knicks. Just how you could definitely imagine for yourself. This is definitely when nobody is keeping it going. I have a little bit of a hard range out there, but they are not feeling like they're not pushing himself up again. They really have to find somebody else if they can get to it. Durant. Struggle with the carry to the shot. Bucket is lost, and the foul's on East All-Stars. That'll be Cat with his first personal foul. As for KD's, and free throw line. Yeah, there's no way to make that better change it up. That one really makes it a stoppage. This really has nowhere to go. That really has to give Atkinson with another new change. This one is not putting so well to start out the second half. Free throw coming up here for Kevin Durant. Since nearly as to playing with it and it's back into a flashback, he gets played with Stephen Curry the longest year. But good to see him back again with Stephen Curry for the last thing here. He definitely really wants to help him out, get right to him. After Klay Thompson on the other side of it, he's not on court for the All-Star, as he'll have to wait in to see what figures if there are new changes in. Well, I have no aggressions here for Kevin Durant. He's really so well. I mean, Legendary's definitely bringing a comeback in there since 2013 when he played with the OKC Thunders with James Harden the last time. He really has a lot of special feelings. And his quote, he has said, "It's all what I need to trust on. Communication is everything that I played for." I have a lot of great range here, and this one has a good amount of time effort. This one really makes it my team super strong and compatible with every luck I do. That's how hard I can definitely try to keep it going.
It's especially true out there, Willie. I know it happens.
Curry for the three-pointer. We'll take it in from outside. It's a 45-37 game. Golden State Warriors, a veteran player, as he has 9 points.
Just look out. That flusher puts in for Curry to drop that down.
3 for Brunson. That's another miss here for East All-Stars. Here's Durant. Decide to lobby up again to Jokic. Oh, and Kupo denies that alley-oop. Here he comes. He's right to the wing. Now it's Alexander with the steal. Get to Jokic. Snap passes, no fair, where love. Durant rolls back to the shake of Gordon Alexander. A screen coming. Helping out James. Over to James. Holding in. Around the Kupo. Got it. LeBron James with 10 points in the game. 45-39 score. As we're coming down in the approaching. With 4:29 to go. The three for Towns. Offensive rebound's been picked off. Curry now sends it over to Durant. Durant now finds Curry. Here's another three. It's good. That's 2 in a row for Stephen Curry. They're cutting it down by 3. Oh, look out there. Stephen Curry's raining the dish off. Here's another one out in the Kumbo. Gordon Alexander watching it. He's going to do it. A fake shot won't tip in. Now moves to Stephen Curry. Curry decided to give it over to Gordon Alexander. They want him to do another one. For 3. That one misses. Now Town puts it into Brunson. Brunson against Stephen Curry. Strong defensive effort. Tries to roll in. Never missed by these All-Stars. No pressure makes sense. Nobody has a lot of room. They don't get it. Oh, Kevin Durant knocked him down. And Tatum goes down to the floor. Oh, we have a timeout out there. He's done. Officials are coming on the court as they'll bring some new changes here as Tatum is out on the court. As he's broken up, the new substitution will come in for the East All-Stars. As they'll now take the timeout. They are down by 1. Look how good that happens with Kevin Durant. He has been pushing it. And that one really mentioned him, and he went down on the floor. So we'll have to wait and see if there was another change coming in. As for the replay, I will send it over again as a medical update for Tyler Beast. Let's see what your judges have to say here. Other side of the room, we'll be back. Boomer, thank you very much. As we are taking a look at the replay over here, right from Durant and Tatum, here's what did happen. After that bucket drive, he just pulls it in. Here's something that did happen. That pulled him his shoulder, and this is what happened, that he made this one here bad. Because of this, he was been desperate. All with that, and this is what happens with a defender. Once he makes it in here, here's what happens. He makes that one a hard change. He tries to push him in, but he went slamming from his shoulder. It was questioned how unknown this is, but that really makes it a hard change. He's been notched down right toward the floor, and he just couldn't get over this. Here's another one that makes it happening here. When you just see what goes in, this is what happened with his elbow, and he has been dropping. All this happened with on the wrist of his shoulder, and this one puts it in a pop from his arm, and nearing from the wristband. This one was definitely how hurting he is. You see that stumble right there? He just didn't really think he was going to try to like get up and get back in to win this game. He has been knocked out. It was how painful this is, and this is what happened with the Team All-Stars. They just couldn't get this thing done. As for Donovan Mitchell's team, they really are happy to be glad here for Jason Tatum to finish off the first half, but his second half wasn't the start to change it over again. As you take a look at right over here by Kevin Durant, he just pulls it up, and this one just broken it up under the wrist, and he just didn't feel like he was hurting it that again. This one really makes it into the end of the third quarter for Jason Tatum, as he will be missed. So that will do for Jason Tatum for the East All-Stars. We'll go back down to Game Live here for another big change. Over to you, Boomer. We'll see you all later again. Jason Tatum will be missed. Alright, thanks Tyler. As we're back on the court, we are ready to go. As for our new commentator, I welcome on in with our special guest. This time, we say hello to one of our biggest episodes here, since all the way down to the final 3. It's Baloo. How are you doing out there, and what goes in for your mind of how they did?
Yeah, thanks guys. I was looking over it for no star zone. I was really happy enough. It makes everything change. And all that I mentioned to say is, it's been a great one. Thanks guys. I really love your appreciation. I could have done anyone the last done the better game of the night.
Now, for the better takes of your this question out there, what is your take here of the West All-Stars, and how have you been doing?
Well, I gotta say that, Stephen Curry's been so well. LA people are really loving their support here. But because of our next All-Star that's going to be happening in the next location, I believe that it looks like that West All-Stars might be our next game. Hopefully there was a great change. I would love to see what they can do to get over it.
Here's a three. On a shot, misses again. That'll be rebounded by Siaka.
Yeah, there's no way that they were making up 3 pointers. That's impossible.
And number 2 puts in for Cat as he have a new 2-point bucket straight. Now as Curry will send it over right toward the wing with 2:12 to go. Here's Genesis Gray from Bordeaux Alexander. Puts it over again to James. James, Bordeaux Alexander. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Curry, going for the lead. Got it! Number 3 for the Warriors as Curry has 15.
Now look at all the status. That people was putting a lot of crowd. I mean, Curry, how do you have to do that?
Well, he looks like he did. I mean, that's what he was really been doing. He got a good one. Taking in for some big effort.
I love Curry. Rise up. That's what I know what the star brings in.
49-47. US Bordeaux Alexander. Backs pedals. The bounce pass to James. Decide to go it over. He wants to give to Curry another 3. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. He is loving his cat. That is 18 points in a row.
Yo, wow. Another one? Somebody stop this guy.
The rebound puts in by James. He now finds it over again as he will try to get a back pedal. Regroup the plan by Stephen Curry. Cat is on him. Now finds it again to James. The screen coming. Looks it in. Decide to go for Edwards. That layup drive is too hard and too strong.
Doesn't really get over into existence. I believe that might happen again.
The 3-quarter carries in for Darius Garland. Now here's Jay Bordeaux Alexander. He's right toward the wing.
Everything happens for keeping it together. That's what I always have to say for Darius Garland is so good. Get that one again. He's really doing a lot of his hard work. They're training yet. It's his night to be out.
Bordeaux Alexander for 2. Bounce steps it good. Up by 4 as he has 11 points.
Just don't have anything else to say about this. That Bordeaux Alexander must have got a good piece.
3 for Cunningham. That's no good. It's back again to Seagan back the other way. Curry, thinking he wanted to do it. Will he take it? And he did not handle it. It's off the buzz beater. That will end the 3rd quarter. What a great game this is in the 3rd, but we are not done yet. Final quarter is underway soon. Balloon will be back with us after the break. Stick around later. We'll be back soon. Let's take a quick moment to reveal the State Farm assist of the game.
I have a lot of big feeling out there, right? And there's a lot of great points there. I mean, Edwards has been putting in some great try. Alley-oop pass to James. I love his energy.
That's one of my favorite. That has to bring in for Edwards. He got a good wrap up.
We start the 4th quarter as we are back again, along with a special guest with Balloon. We are ready for the 4th quarter. Hope you're having fun with the All-Star game. This was one of our biggest of the best. Big comeback rally for Stephen Curry. Let's see if they stay alive. Jalen Brunson is with Donovan Mitchell. Siakam from point forward. And Brown is right there small forward. And Mobley is in center. Curry finds a James and a shot. This one will miss in to start the 4th quarter for James. Doesn't really start off that big out there, James. Really has to show what he gets in. Here's Brown for 3. And no good here. He will not make a close game out there. Harden slows it down. He'll now send it again to James. Here's Curry. Over Brunson. That's good. Curry has 20 points. 17 minutes on the court. He has been rocking it out.
Oh, you have to believe on that. Stephen Curry's been the best. Legend. Ever.
Here's a shot and he's fouled. That will be Stephen Curry with his first personal and a first team foul. Picks up for East All-Stars. Well, now he's going to get a regression here for Jalen Brunson. He's now really started up there really well. And that really makes it a harder way to make the changing. They have no ability to give that one a stride. Brunson's at the free throw line shooting 2. This will be his first chance for the first field trip to start the 4th quarter for the New York Knicks. first free throw good for Jalen Brunson. Now as James steps out, subbing back in is Jackson Jr. And he's definitely putting a lot of pressure in there for James as he's really trying to keep it up in there. But we definitely found out at trade line news, Jimmy Butler is with the Golden State Warriors. After finishing Miami Heat of his record, he's now with Stephen Curry.
Oh man, I think we got a little bit of the power range out there. I think his team's going to be happy enough if the Warriors are playing against the Heat. They have a lot of power range out there. It may not be easy, but we can do it for it.
Oh, no way. I think that Butler is going to have to say that welcome in for Stephen Curry. He's going to give it all over him.
Jackson Jr. slides it back. Here's a two. It's rebounded by Wembanyama. Goes, it's good. Wembanyama with his third bucket of his appearance for the Spurs.
Just got to keep on coming at you. That's really what they're saying. Wembanyama got it.
Here's a chance out. Evan Mobley. Threw it away. Here's a three for Brunson. He'll get it in. That's another three-pointer for the East All-Stars. Now Kevin Durant will send it over to Stephen Curry. He decided to give it over to Stephen Curry. Right over again. Great defense by Evan Mobley as he stops out. Just no plays on this one here. It looks like they wanted to keep a close game in. And a slam dunk was in by Siakam. They're down by 1. 5 minutes left in the regulation quarter. And now Wembanyama will take his turn. Losing that one to Stephen Curry. And that's coming along the wing. Drops its motion. Give it to Jackson Jr. And that one will not get it in. And this will get back to Evan Mobley. Brunson. Throw it away. Here's the pass. Three for Brown. Good. And taking it back up in a lead. That will be a 2-point play for the East All-Stars.
Well, the back-to-back switch. Coach, we had that three. Without Jason Tatum, they're 11 in the common range, and we'll keep them out of the way.
Timeout called by West All-Stars. 4:40 left to go in the fourth quarter as we're nearing down the end of the regulation. West All-Stars haven't been able to keep all the games alive, but the last part of it was a big match that they've really been doing. And so far, however, this makes it a hard competition, bringing out the games in and out. How do I really feel out there, guys? Well, didn't really think it was definitely going to let them do their own scrimmage, and what they did say is now that the Rising Star teams are definitely one of the better to bring in. But all I can say now is just how you can beat over this, because this is a lot of a hard encouragement team that they've ever been doing. And just what they don't do, they just really need somebody else to give that one a hard extra feed to put in for the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars team. There is nowhere to be punched out. They just really have to get over this as soon as they can. Because if they don't do this one correctly, they've got to find an open room with their advantage. Changes coming in for the West All-Stars. As Jackson Jr. will now make some new changes here for Stephen Curry on the offensive side. Reporter by David Aldridge, as Jason Tatum has an unknown left shoulder, he will not be playing in here as he is out of the game, and he will be finishing it up.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but you gotta say now. I mean, when you don't do anything, you just gotta get over and be used to it. This is why everybody don't do it, because that makes it hard less than key. They just can't go over it.
Here's Brown. A send-off. Siakam slams it down. A send-off and a dish off by Brunson. They're up by 4. Oh man, they're definitely getting away this time. Harding for the three. Got it. Number 3 for the West All-Stars. They're down by 1. It's a race back-to-back out there. They're looking like they wanted to stomp it. Brown for 3. Good on the other side. That's a number 3-pointer for the West East All-Stars. That's Jackson Jr. Here comes Curry. He will finish the drive. Receiving 22 points. Here's Brunson. 3:30 left to go in the fourth. Brunson. The pass. Nobody around. Bullet. This is the first 3-pointer. Does it now take the carry pass again with Victor Wembanyama. Over to Curry. Here comes Wembanyama. And toward Wayne, got it through as Curry makes the assist. Wembanyama's got 8 points. And Curry trying to close the gap out. Let's hear the rumble because that makes it a hard change. Hopefully this should be an exciting one. Great D here by Wembayama as it's thrown over to Yellow Jackson Jr. Under 3 minutes remaining in the quarter of the period. Jackson Jr. now has it again to Harden. In the second half, trying to make a new change. Harden slides back, now finds Durant. Durant looking out of the way. Here's Curry, corner three. Good from the range. That's the number 3 dish in. As there's a back and 3 flying everywhere.
Oh, we love to see what that Stephen Curry does. I think that the team 3-pointer just really did it. That's incredible.
They definitely do so out there, boys. They really are keeping an eye on the run. Let's make it happen. Timeout given up by East All-Stars. 2:31 to go in the fourth. They're up by 3 with a 68-65 game. Time to present the New Balance Player of the Game of the All-Star. And it starts to do in the play, goes to Stephen Curry. It's my biggest of the night. I love that Stephen Curry's been doing so well. And with all that happened, I was able to see what gets in from his way. Just when you know this is what happens when you see when you don't. That's why, but I really love his energy. His static is everything. Just give Stephen Curry some big credits. They really are liking him. Dude with some big 3-pointers. Mitchell missed a 3-pointer as Jokic takes it over. Send the alley-oop. And that one, last touch puts it in by Jalen Brown. 2:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. As for Atkinson, needs to get some lower change in. Now is it ready to take in? There's Jokic, hasn't scored anything on a defense effort. He'll try it over Cat. Nice defense effort. Jalen Brunson right toward the wing. East All-Stars down by 3. Here's a 3 for Mitchell. That one ties the game. And it's now a 68 game.
Oh boy, hold on to your seats because this is what everyone has been doing. Somebody else will change the effort. Don't leave, fans.
We have a lot of work to do. Durant now finds it again to go over to Alexander. Curry right toward the wing. DeGordis. Chance for the 2. That's missed from the outside as Siakam takes it in. On a fast break. Open look for the lead. Good! Brown takes it up and he will silence this crowd. There now puts it in by James. Here's Jokic. Hard chance. We'll reset it again to Stephen Curry. Curry swings over to DeGordis Alexander. Floppy motion here. 5 to shoot. Durant. Over Brown. That's good. Another 2-pointer for the West All-Stars. Everybody's gathering their feet. 71-70 game. Another 3 coming. That's mixed. Up it goes. Will he take it? He got it. Cat got it down. And just nearing a 1-minute mark in the period. Now go Gordix Alexander's right toward the wing. Curry, can he do it? Bring it! No good. Brunson takes over. Where to hope. Open look. Brunson for 3. No lights out. James takes it over. He now finds it again with Curry. Curry swings it again to Gordix Alexander. 35 seconds. Durant wants one. Curry, middle 3. It's mixed. Now it's back to Brunson. LeBron James with the foul, and the timeout's picking up by the East All-Stars. They'll have their final timeout.
Well, he should have gone one. He should have get the 2-pointer. If they don't have the right sparing, they would miss the three again. But because of the defenders got great pressure, they're really keeping it out of one.
Given here for the East All-Stars. Now as they put it in, you will have to give one extra point. Leave some time off then. Reach a foul will be picked in. Stephen Curry with his foul, and it will give a one-on-one opportunity for Jalen Brunson to get back in. With some chance, he will take it in. And one last pointer for Jalen Brunson to take the extension. Goes, it will go in. And as he works, Alexander will now send it over to Durant. Here's Durant. Send it up for the two. We'll count it in. So they're down by under 20 seconds. And he'll have the foul pushed it in. As it'll be the 14th foul. 17.4 seconds. Brown decided to give the advantage and take the lead. The first free throw. One last shot left. And it's good. Second to last timeout for the West All-Stars. 17.4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh boy, this is definitely what happens now. There could be a back-to-back, and I think the East All-Stars are going to get 2 wins at this point. They really have been knocking things out. Look how the fans are definitely reacting to. You can see what happens with Stephen Curry, and he misses the three. I thought he was definitely going to get in there. But the plan B, what happens to working out, he has to give somebody else an open road. There's no question of how this is going to happen. They need somebody else to get over this, and if you don't have the three-pointer, they're done giving up. They don't have the right choice to get it over. You can't play it like you do for, but you're not going to get it successfully if you're doing it correctly. Well, as being said now, I mean, what does it take of what's going to happen out there? Well, I bet that's what's going to happen. East All-Stars are going to make a comeback in. They're going to win it on the road.
Well, I believe in you. I believe that it looks like they're missing three-pointers. It looks like it can go. That's what happens. They'll win it. They're going to get it.
Last chance in. Will this be a closeout game for the East All-Stars? Or will the West All-Stars stop it in? Last change. No timeout for the East All-Stars. Only one timeout remaining for the West All-Stars. Here's Curry. Near the baseline. That's it. And that will do for the period. As this one misses again, he couldn't get it going.
Oh boy, that really is a terrible nightmare for the West All-Stars.
At the line for the East All-Stars,
Jalen Brunson of the free throw line, shooting 2. This will lights out the game here at Chase Center. Makes the first free throw. But he knocks down the second free throw. Final timeout left for the West All-Stars. It has been a part of a better game of the night here, but there was no competition that left him out. How did this really happen?
Well, I thought they did. Well, it was a great game, actually. I mean, everybody's been loving it. And for a biggest solution for the donations to people and family, I really love this club. This is definitely giving us a good opportunity. I love their energy. It's been a fun night.
I agree. I mean, they've really been doing so well. I mean, East All-Stars are getting back into the clutch in. But the West All-Stars, they definitely look like they've been leaving that one out. Without Jason Tatum, he's been definitely kind of hurt already. It felt like they couldn't get it doing. As the last one puts in, they'll make a new changes here as all players will check on court. And Durant is right toward the wing. Down to 10 seconds. The Gordon Alexander for the three. Will knock it in. And 4. And this will be an intentional foul that will be on the West All-Stars. As the end puts it in with 5.6 seconds, Donovan Mitchell will knock in with 2 free throws at the free throw line. East All-Stars gets 1. And last group change here for the East All-Stars. Kate Cunningham is checked out as Brunson's checked back in. Second free throw's good. And that will be it. 5 seconds left. Lawrence Alexander with a deep 3, and that will end here. 81-75 is your final score. East All-Stars goes with the back-to-back wins in at San Francisco. Well, that's how it happens. I mean, that game doesn't really start that one often. It's just how it makes a good night and farewell to San Francisco. Can't make it feel now, that's what they don't do. They have to deserve it more.
Better plays than ever. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Along with me and my broadcast partner with Willie and Gangsta Beast and a special guest Balloon, I'm Boomer. This has been a presentation of the NBA All-Star on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all again back for the regular season. See you next time. Alright, thank you guys very much, and we couldn't get this thing done straight away. The East All-Stars walk away with a victory at San Francisco, a back-to-back win in the All-Star game. Well, it's definitely what they always say now. I mean, there's nothing but they've really been doing it, and they just couldn't get this thing done. I thought that this was an excellent amount of time. Well, the advantage with this one is this wasn't really easy at all. And all I could say for this one is the Eastern All-Stars team, they did a phenomenal job over the West All-Stars. They couldn't get this one moving in. They could have done a little bit of changes, but unfortunately for now, they'll have to leave it off from here. Because at this point, they just didn't really get all what they do for. And there's no blocks. It's just blocking out a disaster. And they couldn't get that one with the better offense to try to keep on in. Well, hopefully by the next time we see the All-Star game, it'll be at Los Angeles. Totally right. As we have a look at the approachment of the team comparison, 55% field goals for the West All-Stars, 38% for the three-pointers for the East All-Stars. They've been knocking it through over the West All-Stars. Great defensive effort here as they put up a 26 defense rebounds for the West All-Stars. Only 5 defensive rebounds for both teams. 24 assists, East, 40 for the bench points, and 9 second chance points. Then it was 46 points in the paint for the West All-Stars. 29 fast break points for the East All-Stars, and a perfect percent of free throws made. Only 67 for the West All-Stars. They missed a couple of them. Then it was 7 steals for the East All-Stars, with 3 turnovers, 3 team fouls, 10 dunks, 11 biggest lead, and, of course, 17-14 time of possession for the West All-Stars. They just needed to get a little better in the change than not. And they don't do it often. I mean, that'll be it. It'll be all over. And now it's time to present our 3-star players of the game. Over to you, Set of Beast, with your take. Thanks, guys. It was really like a big honor to have that pregame show. And all I have to say now is just a big chance what you have to do for. 3rd star starts things over. As for the West All-Stars, they only had a couple of them. But this one wasn't even easy, but they really keep it in. I got a big range out there as I got a good feeling with all the player you know for, as it was the 3rd star player. As of Karl Anthony Towns, he was playing it with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 7 out of 9 field goals, only 1 3-pointer was made in. 18 performance effort with 3 dunks. This was giving in some great option. They've really been putting up a strong effort. East All-Stars make a comeback, and that one puts it in to try to shut down the visiting team. For the home team, and this one wasn't really easy enough at all. Now for you, Wood Spoonie, for the number 2. Well, number 2, I'm going to give it over to New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry, with 25 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 out of 21 field goals with 5 out of 14. He missed everything. Just 5 3-pointers. No joke, but this really makes it a bunch of change. And 36 performance effort was really like a bad change out there. They just couldn't get this thing moving. But I gotta say now, there's a great passing. I love his energy. He's gonna put a hustle back in the regular season. And now for the number 1 star to present the All-Star MVP. Thanks, guys. Looking over it again as I give it over to the number 1 star. And for the game winner for the Eastern Conference, it was nowhere matched. Because at that point, the first star of the game goes to Jalen Brunson. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and only 1 turnover. Doesn't make it quite exemplarized to make it in. 2 out of 8 field goals, 2 3-pointers, and only 6 out of 6 free throws with 24 performance effort. And this was incredible. You have to believe on. Jalen Brunson earns his All-Star MVP for his part of the game. That's how you do it for the New York Knicks. It was not easy at all. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed the All-Star game of the NBA. And this one was definitely amazing. We'd love to have that one back in again with some big players out there. What do you think? I liked it. It's a lovable. It's everybody what they choose for. And for me, I have to believe on was everybody. They did so well. They just got to believe it. Seeing is the keying. That's what you all have to do for. Give everybody a good old thanks. And that should do it for you now, folks. I'm Son of Beast, and I'm here with my broadcast partner with Wood, Spoonie, and Tyler. We thank you for watching for the NBA All-Star on 2K Sports. This is Son of Beast signing out. Peace out, folks, for a while as the NBA 2025 All-Star on 2K Sports. Take care, folks, until we meet again for the regular season after the break. See you all back again for game number 11. Enjoy your day, folks, and have a great night. Thanks for watching.
If you don't, somebody will.